I'm Jayden Vicente, and I'm in love with football. It's more than just a game for me. It's my escape, my drive, and the reason I wake up every morning ready to fight. From the streets of Crystal Palace to the academy pitches, football has always been at the center of my life. Funny thing is, I was never supposed to be here. Look around this city. Football is everywhere. In the cages, on the streets, in the noise outside Selhurst Park on a Saturday. London doesn't just play football, it lives it. It breathes it. And in the middle of all that, me, Jayden Vicente, born in Wales, raised right here in Crystal Palace. The short, skinny kid everyone said wasn't built for this game. But when you grow up here, you don't back down. You learn to fight for every touch, every goal, every dream.
It starts as one dream, shared across thousands of backyards and practice fields. A dream many will have, but few will realize. It requires sacrifice and perseverance, the will to push your body and your mind to its limits, only to set new ones. There will be obstacles, and alongside them challenges. All are a test of your resolve to see if you truly have what it takes. Every week is another step on the road to stardom, and no two are the same. You will be defined by every game and each pressure-filled moment on the field, and by the relationships you forge and the decisions you make off of it. Today is where your dream becomes a reality. Today, your legacy begins.
Crystal Palace are entering a difficult period after the departures of key players like Michael Olise and Conor Gallagher, and the club is now looking to its academy for solutions. One name making headlines is 17-year-old Jayden Vicente, born in Wales but raised in London, who has impressed coaches with his determination and energy. While it's not official yet, reports suggest he could soon be in line for a first-team call-up, offering Palace fans a glimpse of hope for the future.
Thanks, Gwen. What we can confirm is that Jayden Vicente's rise hasn't gone unnoticed outside of Selhurst Park. Clubs like Sunderland, Brighton, and Aston Villa have all shown interest in the young prospect, but from what we're hearing, both Vicente and his agent are fully focused on staying in England and earning his place in Crystal Palace's first team. For now, his commitment is clear, but as always in football, things can change quickly, and we'll keep you updated on any developments.
After all the speculation in the media, I finally sat down with my agent to talk about my future. And that's when I heard the news I never thought would come. Oliver Glasner, the Crystal Palace manager, had offered me a professional contract and a chance to be promoted to the first team. In that moment, everything stopped. I wasn't just the skinny kid chasing a dream anymore, I was being given the chance to live it. The first thought in my head? My grandparents. I knew how proud they'd be, knowing I could finally give back to the people who sacrificed so much for me. This was more than football now. This was family. This was purpose. This was my chance. This week's been different. I've let myself relax a little, riding around the city, clearing my head. It's my way of preparing mentally, my hobby outside the pitch. But at the same time, I've been training harder than ever, pushing myself because I know what's coming. I won't lie, I'm nervous. But more than that, I'm excited. I believe in myself, and I think I'll do good.
I just want to take this moment to acknowledge the new faces who are joining the first team today. Compete and give your all, and you will make your case for the upcoming match. Bienvenidos. Amigo, this is your time.
Over here, man. Over here. I'm Derek Ray with NBC Sports, and welcome to another exciting season in the Premier League. Of course, all eyes today are on the new kid on the block, Jayden Vicente. He's been highly promising in training, and you can sense the buzz around the stadium. The fans have been waiting for this moment, and here it is. Vicente is about to make his debut, coming on now.
Jean-Philippe Mateta. It's fact.
Yeah, and he seems happy about the move based off the interviews.
Real chance. And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, this is a neat and tidy finish. His movement is great. He finds a yard of space, and then it's so composed.
Derek, you can see Vicente doesn't quite look comfortable in his role just yet, but he'll need to adapt quickly because this league can swallow you up and spit you out if you don't learn fast, especially as a young player in that holding midfield position.
So underway once more. Sunset. Real chance. Well, really rifling that one in, and he didn't miss by much. Giving it a go. And wide of a mark in the end.
Maybe just needed a bit more composure in front of goal to finish off the chance.
Possession ceded by Chelsea. Well, they have the advantage. That's good referee. Waited well. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance. Well, it was apparently a bookable offence.
That's silly, isn't it? Has to go in the book for that. Well, here it is again. He connects.
Awful mistake there from Vicente. He's completely lost his man, and that's costly. The backlash will be overwhelming, and rightly so. He's still young, of course, but at this level, you can't afford errors like that. I just don't think he's ready for the Premier League yet, and the question marks around his physicality are plain to see.
Yeah, this was a worrying result to start the season with. We've got to remember who they were playing though, but defensively they were all over the show today. Looked very disorganised. They've got to improve before the next game.
In the locker room after the match, I wasn't happy at all. Out there, I struggled just to keep hold of the ball. Of course, it was against a big club with experienced players like Cole Palmer. It's never going to be easy to adapt that quickly. But the Premier League doesn't wait for you. The fans, they're ruthless. Most expect you to hit the ground running from day one. The truth is, I don't have the answer yet. The solution? That's something I've got to figure out for myself.
Derek, I have to be honest, I wasn't impressed at all with Vicente in the last match. He struggled badly, but maybe, just maybe, he can show us something different here today. He needs to.
I think the club should at least be guiding him more closely. Maybe even bring in a proper mentor. That holding midfield role is absolutely vital to the team. And right now, Vicente looks like he needs that extra support to really settle in.
Well, the fans are certainly playing their part here. Just listen to this noise.
Giving it their all in search of an equaliser. And coolly done. Vicente. Daichi Kamada.
It's another loss for Crystal Palace. And you can see the team, Vicente included, are really struggling to find their rhythm. But with the international break around the corner, perhaps that reset will give them the chance to regroup and come back stronger.
I've noticed I really need to improve my passing and my shooting. Those are the areas I've got to focus on, and that's where I'm aiming to get better as the season goes on.
The change now. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Well, yeah, certainly a lot of focus on the boy over the last year or two, and he does seem...
Vicente.
Difficult to stop him. Well, good clean catch by the keeper. Could pull one back here, which he does! And maybe, just maybe, there's enough time for an equaliser. It would be quite the frenetic turnaround.
Well, we can have another look at this. It's a brilliant strike. He makes great contact with the ball, and the goalkeeper just watches it fly past him.
Another game where Crystal Palace just can't seem to sort out their midfield and defence. They look disorganised, and you feel they really need a hard reset over the international break. Pressure is building, and Oliver Glasner is already on thin ice with these awful results so far.
That's it, the final whistle, and the hosts will go through.
Yeah, it was a really close game. They worked hard and maybe had that extra little bit of quality in the end. I'm certain they'll take that fight into the next round.
In the Premier League, after just a few games, we're already sitting in the relegation spots. It's tough and not motivating to start this badly, but I know I've got to take a step back and reset. With the international break coming up, I'll use that time to work on myself and fix what's wrong with my game. Later that week, we traveled to Argentina for international duty, and I got the call. Honestly, it was a surprise. Growing up, I watched legends like Gareth Bale and Ryan Giggs wear the shirt, but we've always had our struggles as a nation. For me, this is motivation. One day, I want to be the one to lead my country to a World Cup.
The atmosphere is electric as two teams worthy of the biggest stage prepare to collide in front of a packed stadium. Hello and thanks for joining us on a lovely day for a game. Guy Mowbray here for commentary with Sue Smith alongside me. And with the atmosphere building up nicely, what a match this promises to be. It's Argentina and they take on Wales.
Well, it's so loud in here, isn't it? The fans are really up for this one, and I'm sure the managers will be reminding them, remember what you need to focus on and block out all of that noise.
Con el 23, Blanco. Con el 7, McAllister. Con el 13, De Paul. Y con el 10, Lautaro.
This is the Argentina team.
Yeah, it looks like a 4-3-3, and I think in midfield they'll have one deeper and the other two a little bit further forward. But they also have that option to have the two deeper lying midfielders if they do start to get overrun.
This is how Wales line up.
Yeah, it looks like a 4-5-1 or a 4-2-3-1. This can be quite an attacking lineup with the three progressive players behind the lone striker, but you've still got that defensive protection with the two midfielders holding.
And so it begins. Game brought to a halt. A free kick given for that. Wasting no time in having a word.
Yeah, the ref's clearly making a point here.
Nice pass and on they march. This to go in front. And it's a goal, or is it? That must have been close.
Oh, it's really close. He's only just offside, guy. He needs to keep getting himself into those goal-scoring positions, though.
Allowed to go a long way with this. Oh, cut out well. Callister. Decent, making progress here. And back across goal. Hit them ahead. Well, he's kept that out nicely. And the ball comes in. And that has mid. From a long way out. Excellent work in goal there, well saved. There may be an opportunity to get their noses in front with this corner. Into the box it goes. And on that whistle, the first half comes to an end.
I've got to say, I'm actually impressed with Vicente's performance in this game. He looks sharper, more confident, and if he can keep this up, it could be a real turning point for him.
We're back underway, 45 more minutes to come. One really smartly. It's a perfect threaded through ball. So a corner coming up for Argentina. He's made a real difference today. The manager now bringing him off after a solid shift. Cleared, but not far enough. Maybe that was purely a misconnect. They could get caught out on the break here. Can they profit from this? Well, it was a chance, but it's gone now. Both teams are going to make a substitution. Connor Roberts. Now, if they score from this, they'll surely win the game. Oh, a great chance! It's in, and it might well be the winning goal.
Well, here we can see it again. Sometimes when you're through 1v1, it's easy to be caught in two minds. He was just really composed and the keeper had no chance.
Put into the middle. And there's the final whistle.
What a win for Wales, and especially for Vicente. That performance should give him the boost he needs to keep improving, particularly back in the Premier League. Today showed us just what he's capable of. Can't wait to see him back in action at club level.
International football just feels different. There's less pressure, which can be good, but also bad, because to really develop, I need to experience both. Right now, though, I'm feeling motivated and ready to take what I've learned back to club football. I got a call from the general manager, and he told me my performance against Argentina went viral. They were impressed, and even started talking about programs I could get involved in. On top of that, I was told they're considering me to actually start in the next Premier League match and carry this form over. I can't lie, I was happy, but nervous too. But at the end of the day, I just want to become the best. And just as I predicted while I was in the gym, I was surprised to hear that the manager wanted to put me in the starting 11 for the first time. I was beyond excited. Now, my main objective is to stay there and not fade out of the team. I want to be here at Palace, and I'll do my absolute best to stay and prove I belong.
Two teams are ready to go head-to-head in a match brimming with excitement. It's a showdown you don't want to miss. I'm Mowbray, joined for commentary by Stuart Robson. And we've got action from the Premier League here today. It's Crystal Palace, and they take on Sunderland.
When looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Hello Premier League fans, I'm Derek Ray, and as you can see, the atmosphere is electric here. Crystal Palace, however, find themselves in the relegation zone, enduring one of the worst starts in their history. But with the young players coming through, manager Oliver Glasner insists he will stick with them and focus on their development, especially Vicente. He impressed for Wales recently, and now he's starting here today, with everyone hoping he can replicate that form on the Premier League stage.
This is the Crystal Palace lineup.
Well, they're playing with a 5-2-3, as we can see it here. But I think at times we'll see one of the centre-backs stepping forward into midfield, just to make sure they don't get outnumbered in that central area.
Here's the Sunderland lineup.
Well, in this 4-5-1, they've only got one up front, but there are 2 or 3 of the midfield players who love to break forward with quality. But the most important players for me will be the wingers. They have to provide the energy and dynamism.
Off we go then, the first kick of the... And the headed chance goes just over the bar.
Yeah, it's always a good combination, a great cross and a player willing to attack it.
Kamada. Promising move. Now what happens from here? And stopped in their tracks. Taken cleanly and held on to. And unable to retain possession. Well, this might be promising. The first blow is delivered. 1-0.
Well, here's the replay. He's done really well to get his head up and kick somebody out with that cutback. And then it's a pretty tidy finish too. Hits it hard, he hits it low, and it just makes it difficult for the keeper. A really nice goal. Where they've just started to take control. They'll be fairly happy going in at half-time if it stays like this.
Could be setting something now. Well, that's how to clear it. And that will do it for the first half here at Crystal Palace. The whistle sounds and the second half gets going. Moving forward under no real pressure. And played in short to the near post. Well, what?
Well, he seemed happy about the move based on the interviews. Talking about how...
Now, a chance! And the goalkeeper... Just a friendly reminder that we have more Premier League coverage coming up for you here on EA TV.
Oh, can he finish this?
Oh, excellent reflexes!
Well, I always fancied him to save that one. He's really good in those situations.
Here comes a change. Corner kick played in. Different angle of attack. The ball is lost and the chance has gone too. And it's saved and held. On they go under no real pressure. He's in here. And ready for it coming his way. Oh, could be here. Great defending under pressure. Game comes to an end with the home fans in positive mood. That's the win they came to see. It was...
Wow, just wow. What a performance from Vicente. He's been brilliant throughout the game, and you can really see that the international break has boosted his confidence. His tackling, dribbling, and crossing have all improved. That said, it's only Sunderland, so he'll need to maintain this form as the season goes on.
His is motivating, and I can feel myself improving. Being a holding midfielder is tough. You have to read the game, defend, and supply the ball to our attackers. I think with a few more games, I'll really get the hang of it. The bad news is, I'm having some discomfort in my left ankle, and I'm not sure how long I'll be out or how it might affect my chances of staying in the starting 11.